Hi everyone, welcome to my brand new channel, mostly dedicated to my ambient music as macroPath. I'm mostly using dictaphones for my project, so this is the reason why I go on eBay and buy dictaphones every time, because I need them for my experimental ambient music project. This time I got two nice SONY M100B. I think they are very rare. They are super extra thin, almost like a slim cigarette package. Super nice, and I really fell in love with them. So let me tell you a bit the story about both of them. I just saw on eBay the first one, which is this one basically, which was sold as a fully working according to what the seller told me and according to the description. So okay, let's buy it. But when it came, I opened it, and after the unboxing and testing, I realized that after 2 minutes that was not working at all. I mean, motor works. I mean, I can power it on, of course, but no sound is coming out. So I need to understand what's going on with it, and nothing. So I got refunded. I was talking with the seller, and of course he was claiming that it was working, but actually not. After the unboxing, was not working. No sound coming from it, but the motor is working. So I really don't know what is it. So that's the story of the first dictaphone I got. Of course, I was so amazed by this M100B that I decided to go on eBay and buy a new one. This time not working, because they're pretty expensive, fully working. So I was like, let's buy a not working one, so I can take some replacement and maybe combine them, and voila, I received a new one. So I got two, and I really want to check and see if I'm able to make at least one fully working, and I don't know, just leave the other one for replacement. So the other one I received is this one, and if I press play, yeah, it's working, but for some reasons after 7 seconds it stops. See, so it's kind of a protection that system it's creating, maybe because the belt has no right grip, and put a new belt, but I think was not the right size. So I will order exactly the size that he needs, and let's see. But sound from here, it's coming out a little bit, so maybe the jack needs some cleaning. And the good thing is that the first one I got came with 2 battery packs. This big one with big batteries, and also with this one, which is currently in the second one I got that broken. Also, second good thing is that this one I got as broken, in the end is working. I mean, motor is spinning. I just need to understand what's wrong with the belt and why it stops after 7 seconds. But I don't think it's a big issue to fix it. Just cleaning the headphones, and something is happening inside, so it's recording, and just the speaker, I don't know what's going on with it, but for sure it's better than the previous one, which it's motor is spinning perfectly, but there is no sound at all. So I think it's easy fix. The second one, which I got as broken but without battery pack, and this, I think it's gonna be a most difficult fix, and we'll see. Let's do it. Let's try. So here we are. Today I received two belts as a replacement for my two SONY M100B. They are coming from fixyouraudio.com. It's a shop from Slovakia. So this time should be the right size at 29 millimeters, and I hope he will fix. So let's put it, and I will be focusing only on this one, which is going to be an easy fix, as I said already. And the first one, as I said, also is not going to be an easy fix, as there is no audio coming out. So I want to really focus on this one, and I hope that after the new belt is installed, there won't be any more this 7-second protection and the motor will keep spinning. So let's try it. Let's mount the new belt. Let's start to open it, of course, from the back where the motor is placed. There are very tiny and small screws. I need to be careful and put them in a safe place, otherwise I will lose them. 1, 2. Meanwhile, I want to say that I'm not here to give you any tutorial. I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to fix my dictaphones, trying to learn. Maybe thanks to your comments, if you have some advices to tell me how to fix, just you're welcome to provide me any information. There are still more screws here. So this should be the right part to touch. Yes. Okay, seems fine until now, so far. So let's press play and let's see. Yes, spinning. Let's see if it turns off. It's turning off, even with a new belt, so I really don't know what's wrong with it. So nothing to do. I really hope to have it fixed, but maybe something in the gears. Everything is clean with the IPA alcohol. So I really don't know what's the problem, why it's stopping after 7 seconds, even with the new belt. I guess I can replace all the electronic from here. I will put all the electronic parts to this one, where the gears are perfectly working. Now let's put the belt also in the other one, which is not an easy fix for me, but let's try to put the belt and let's see what will happen. Done. Of course, it's working the same way as before, but maybe something is happening with this. Really don't think so. Of course not. No sound coming from the speakers, and I'm sure not even from the headphones. Let's try. No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. So, my personal suggestion is to change all the electronic from here to here and see if something will happen, because here the microphone is working, the jack needs to be clean. Maybe I will replace the jack. I will put the jack of this one. I will do my best and try to let it work. Let's see. So after several minutes working on it and tried to unmount it, I also disassembled the motor, and it's working itself. I mean, I connected the cables to the battery pack and it's not stopping after 7 seconds. So I don't really know what's the problem, what is stopping the mechanism to work after 7 seconds. So there must be something maybe inside, some contacts. I really don't know. Maybe I will try with a tester to check maybe some contacts. Can be also this chip. I don't know. For sure this one needs to be changed. It's very corroded. Meanwhile, while I was opening, I realized that one cable got disconnected from the microphone. It's very, very difficult. It's very tiny item and not really easy to fix. So I'm still like kind of optimistic. I want to try again and see what's wrong, but the motor is okay, so it's not a matter of motor. I don't think it's not even a matter of gears, because I mean, while pressing play I was touching here, try to to put some pressure on the gears and wasn't stopping. It's only stopping exactly after 7 seconds. It's totally a kind of, must be some system issue. So eventually I disassembled everything for nothing, because the problem was basically here. This little gear has two little contacts, two little pieces of steel which are touching the gear, and these two little contacts are telling the system that the gears are spinning properly, basically. So if there is no belt, if the contacts are not touching this gear, of course the system is stopping after 7 seconds. That's the reason. I just compared with the other one where the system is working properly, so everything it's going well, and those two contacts, 1 and 2, are touching this gear that when it's spinning is sending some signal to the motherboard. So it's telling the motherboard that, hey, we are spinning, everything is fine, the belt is on and everything is working well. So I need to work on this contact. I need to touch the this left side of the gear as well as the right one. The right one, I think, is properly touching the right side of the gear, but the left contact, I think, is not really touching it. So I need to work on this, and let's do it now. I just put back the motor. I just switched the contacts for the battery pack from the other one to this one, because there are better contacts. And Last thing, the jack port. So I just switched it up from the other one to this one. It was a bit difficult to install it, but I did it and it looks fine, so we'll see. And so the last thing to do is now reassemble everything and then work on the contact I was talking about before, and that's it. So let's hope I will be able to put everything back. There are a lot of screws, but luckily I have the other one as a reference, so I can just simply copy and check how it was assembled, so shouldn't be that difficult. So just a little update. Now it's working. So I just fixed this contact here, 1 and 2, and now it's not stopping anymore. Just the speaker is not really working perfectly. Maybe I will replace it.
Ein Bier bitte.
Check, sound check, 3, 2, 1, check. Sony M100B. Test, sound check. 2, 3. Sony M100B. Sound check. Check, sound check. 3, 2, 1, 0, check. Hey, 3, 2, 1, hey. Yes, no, check. Hey, check, sound check. Hey. Regarding the second one, I really have no clue of what's wrong with it. I guess there must be a faulty component which is interrupting the circuit and not allowing the sound to correctly flow to the speaker and the headphones jack. I've been trying for a while with my multimeter, comparing the fixed one with the broken one until I found what looks like a faulty transistor or maybe a capacitor. While in the working one those components works perfectly, in the broken one I noticed that the same one is not giving any sign of life and is not behaving as it should, according to my multimeter. I really don't know what is that, but I will try to take a look at the service manual and find a replacement for it. Meanwhile, I wanted to try what I could, putting some spray for contacts with the hope to wake this component up. I also tried to quickly reflow it, but was not that successful. After that I tried again with my multimeter and nothing to do, those component doesn't show any sign of life, so I kind of gave up for the moment. This is what literally remains of the second M100B I was not able to fix. However, I don't give up and I will put it aside, waiting to understand better what to do with those faulty components. Most probably the service manual will tell me what is that, but apart from that, also the speaker here seems to be broken, as well as the corroded headphones jack. So the destiny of this one will be certainly a replacement unit. In conclusion, I can say I'm really satisfied with what I have done, and I didn't expect I was able to fix at least one of them. This is a really beautiful item and I still can't believe it's from '81. Mechanics inside are incredible and I'm so amazed from how tiny it is. However, there are still some small details to be adjusted, like the speed for example. I'm looking forward to use it for my project and to do some field recordings with it. but I'm also sure I'm gonna get another couple of them if there are still any at an affordable price or sold as broken on the web. Please, if you enjoyed this repairing video, be sure to subscribe if you would like to see more contents like this one.